suddenly he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants, and I screamed.
These are the streamers your kids are watching on Twitch, and sadly, this is the man that many young men are currently defending. Today, I watched all of Emiru's tell-all about her horrific relationship with another huge streamer, Miskif. This included everything from stalking, to physical harm, to threats, to blackmail, to control, like, we'll get into it. If you actually listen to her story, which I'll walk you through, it's very obvious that he actually did all this to her and took out all his frustrations on her because he tanked his own career and she was starting to be more successful than him. In a perfect summary, at one point she says that she felt she was constantly having to prove her value and her worth to him because he was so successful, but she always had to make sure she didn't outshine him or else he became violent. But when they originally met, he was a super nice guy, right? She moved into his house because he was worried about her. He wanted her to be safe. It's not uncommon for streamers to just move in together. They all usually have roommates. Obviously, a short time after she moved in, they started secretly dating. And she said a couple months in, he started randomly throwing things at her. And I'm not sure if it was a joke or he would say it was an accident, but he would throw water bottles, phones, and even once accidentally gave her a black eye. And about a year into the relationship, his friend essays another streamer, Adriana Lee, and there's all these allegations that he's helped cover it up. Obviously, she believes her partner, but the stress of this kind of breaks him, and that's when we see him start to escalate. He's controlling what she wears, her friends, their friend groups, and specifically what time she's allowed to stream at, and that she's never allowed to stream at the same times as him, because now their audience overlaps so much, people seem to be preferring her over him. Because of that, one day they go live at the same time, kind of together, and she has more viewers than him, and he breaks out into a total rage. He signs off, he sends her some threatening and disturbing messages while she's live, he's screaming at her, it's a whole thing. And after that, he starts becoming more and more violent. He starts breaking things more often, furniture, punching holes in walls, banging on doors and things, especially when she's streaming. At a certain point, they're in the car, he's going 150 miles an hour and threatening her. So she starts sneaking out to friends' houses to take naps and just get even moments of peace alone. He finds her, he tracks her down. It's very scary. This is when she decides maybe if she moves out, right, they're separated a little, he will get better. And that's when the classic cycle of him like begging her to come back, saying he's going to change, he'll go to therapy, etc., and her believing it starts. But eventually they do just break up. And after that, he comes over to the house, classic breakup conversation. She's crying, and that's when he tries to essay her. So after this, she's like, okay, our lives and friend groups are still very intertwined. We can stay friends here, we can be normal. But he continues to hate watch her streams, pretty much stalk her, send her horrible messages. Made it clear he didn't want to remain friends, so she cut him off entirely, but he continues to essentially stalk her. He's speaking about her on his stream any chance he can get. He's sharing like intimate, traumatic stories about her that she never wanted to share. He's crying to their mutual friends about how bad he wants to get back together with her and marry her. He's telling people that they still talk when they do not. And behind the scenes, he sent over 40 different texts, DMs, calls, etc., trying desperately to get back in contact with her. And the two things that finally pushed her over the edge to share about this, it sounds like, is that she heard that he was starting to do this to another girl, and two, he showed up to Twitchcon literally, what was that, last week, and threatened her team with fake blackmail that he made up if she ever spoke about him.